Welcome back to another video. This time we are going to be fixing up a sledgehammer. I learned some hard life lessons about not being an idiot while using power tools. Stay tuned. And here we have our sledgehammer. It's a little rusty and worse for wear. It's been beat up a little bit, and that's okay because it's a sledgehammer and that's going to happen. First things we'll have to do is go ahead and chop the handle off, and after that we'll go ahead and get working on the rest of it. So the way you fix a sledgehammer is that you'll have to take the head, drill out the middle, and that will let you kind of pull the rest of the pieces out. Although you'll notice that I do it rather unsafely, and this is something that will come back here in a couple minutes and teach me a lesson the hard way. At this point I do go ahead and put it in a vise to make it easier to work with, much safer to do it this way, and this is where we make the biggest mistake. It's important when working with any tool to respect the tool and to be mindful of your safety, and that is something I neglect to do right here when I turn it around, and I wind up hitting my own hand with the drill bit right there. It was very painful, although not damaging. With the sledgehammer head freed from the handle, we next need to remove the rust from the head and prepare it for its new handle. I found the easiest way to do this is with using some sort of rust remover, and for this I use the WD-40 brand. It works pretty well, and it's about $20 a jug. I think the flow of the rust remover here is pretty interesting to watch. The rust remover does a really good job, but it leaves a little bit of residue stuck on there, so I use a rag to clean it up, and then I'll use a bench grinder with the wire wheel to go ahead and get the rest of the residue off. Up next in the video is being unsafe a second time, and this is when the bench grinder kind of walks up the head of the sledgehammer and takes some skin off my left hand. It wasn't a big deal, it hurt, and it just goes to show that you need to pay close attention and be safe with your tools in this case. Not only did I not have it attached to the table, but I moved it back without turning it off first. I had thought about taking these parts out of the video where I hurt myself and misuse tools, but I think it's more important to show that even if you're trying to do your best, you can still make mistakes. It took about 5 minutes of me sanding this by hand to realize that the angle grinder with a wire wheel was going to be a much more effective way of getting the job done. I needed to clean out the eye of the sledgehammer for the new handle, so you have to make sure that it has no rust, no residue left over from the previous handle. I need to cover the eye of the sledgehammer so I can pour the epoxy in and let it set. So that's what we're doing here, just using painter's tape. It actually worked pretty well. Because the eye of this sledgehammer is so large, I will need a fair amount of epoxy. Then I forget to actually secure the handle and it falls over. After securing the sledgehammer, I had to add 2 more kits of Gorilla Glue epoxy to secure it in there and to fill out the entire eye. The epoxy did a great job of securing the handle to the sledgehammer head, and the painter's tape did a really good job of containing the epoxy. did you polish the head of a sledgehammer? Well, because...
Make it look shiny!
That's why. And there we have it. From rusty and beat up to a nice, new, shiny sledgehammer with many years of life left in it. Thanks for watching. Come back for more videos. The next one will probably be pretty different. And as always, thanks for watching.